Okay, in this video we're going to talk about sharp edges and lost edges in paintings, specifically digital art. If you have a problem such as your painting is sometimes blurry, it doesn't seem crisp, it kind of seems, people usually say it doesn't seem finished, this video is aimed to help you with that and to teach you a little trick of how to make your paintings more professional and sharper and less blurry. Let's dive in. So first, for example, this is a drawing I did of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is an older version, but I just want you to see this, how everything seems kind of blurry. Like the edges are not really defined edges, but it seems all foggy. It doesn't seem clear. Here you can see that it's blurry here around the mask. One way to fix this, to make it less blurry and more sharp, is to use the Lasso tool, or in Procreate is the little third bar where you can have automatic, freehand, rectangle, and ellipse. And this tool is great if you can be able to blend, use good colors, and draw with the Lasso tool. You can really control your edges and the way you want it. For example, so here, as we see from the turtle shell, and the mask is very blurry. So what we do is we put a layer on top and we trace exactly what we want here to make it sharp. Okay, now we have selected with the Lasso tool the part that we want to sharpen. So for example, now what we do is we start putting the highlight again. And for your drawing would be different, but I'm just showing you sharpening. Very important, now we have one part of the drawing already sharpened. Now we flip the Lasso tool, because remember it has two parts. So now we flip it, and now we draw in the other side as well to redefine it. Now we're getting a perfect crisp edge on the side. There. Look at the difference. By drawing not just with the painting brush, but with the Lasso tool, we can control our edges and have more crisper, more realistic edges, and control our painting better. And it creates better silhouette. Let's do that one more time. So around this edge of the mouth, let's trace the outer outline. Grab the Lasso tool, going into the shape, put a little darker, a little bluer, and create a nice occlusion shadow underneath. There we go. Now again, let's flip the Lasso tool so we can define our edges a little better. Pick the red, and then depending on your drawing, you pick that color. And then let's start coloring the edges. And keeping in mind the form. And there we go. Look at that crisp edge. Now we're controlling our edges. And the great thing about this is, for example, let's say we combine this drawing. And let's say this full drawing is crisp and clean. We have painted with the paint tool, we have painted with the Lasso tool, and our drawing is completely sharp and ready to go. You can leave it like that. You can leave the whole drawing sharpened. But you can go in now, and since you already have that, you can now start using maybe the blend tool, and you can blend a couple of edges that you don't really want attention. And you see? Sharp edges, and then lost edges. So now you're controlling your paint really. So a good strategy is to paint your drawing completely sharp, and then at the end you start adding some effects like lost edges. Another cool trick that I've used is I actually use the lasso tool again, and to create lost edges, I use the motion blur and pull away, and that creates a nice professional blurry effect before and after, which is very effective, very controlled motion blur. So there we go. To take away that blurry feeling that your drawing might get, that unfinished feeling, use the lasso tool to draw on both sides of the borders of your drawing, so it can look more crisp and clean. And at the end, if you want, you have an option of making some lost edges. I hope this video helped you with the problem of your drawing being blurry, and you wanted to fix that. Have a good day.